Prime Minister Hun Sen left Cambodia this morning, 10th of May 2022, for Washington, D.C. to attend and co-chair the ASEAN-US Summit. Observers believe that Cambodia have many opportunities to re-establish good relations with the United States. The Prime Minister's plane that will take him to the United States left Phnom Penh International Airport at 7:45 in the morning, and the Prime Minister will be away from Cambodia for more than 5 days and will return on May 15th. It is said that the Prime Minister Hun Sen's brother Hun Ning had just passed away, and the Prime Minister had to leave the country and spend the time to mourn. Prime Minister wrote on his Facebook page on the evening of May 9, 2022 that it was really difficult for him to step away from the family when he had not yet celebrated the 7th-day ceremony of Hun Ning. However, at this time, Prime Minister cannot be interrupted because he is the chair of ASEAN. Prime Minister wrote, "It was really hard to step out when I saw the faces of my brothers-in-law who called me father, grandchildren who called me grandfather, with sad faces and tears. The national task that required me to leave was to lead a delegation to the ASEAN-US Summit in Washington, D.C. In 2019, I missed one of the ASEAN Korea and Mekong Korea meetings because my mother-in-law was in the hospital at that time. This time cannot be interrupted. I have the role of chair of ASEAN to be present at all meetings organized by the host country. I cannot appoint a representative to attend the meeting like before chairing ASEAN." Minister delegate attached to the Prime Minister Srey Thamrong told reporters that during Prime Minister's visit to the United States, there will be a meeting and dinner held with the top U.S. leaders, both Congress and the President, which show a positive sign of Cambodia-U.S. relations. In addition, the Prime Minister will also meet with the leaders of ASEAN countries and Cambodian people in the United States. However, Mr. Thamrong confirmed that there will be no bilateral meeting between Prime Minister and U.S. President due to the U.S. request. He said obviously that's why the President of the United States had a dinner party just like a meeting. Maybe they do not want others to be jealous. Therefore, we say that when we meet on the occasion of dinner, there's an opportunity to meet one-on-one. As we can see in the ASEAN Summit program, the leader of one country meet one-on-one, as we have seen before. So the opportunity for ASEAN leaders to meet with President Joe Biden is not great because there are not many participants. One-on-one during dinner with person to note. So the leadership of the United States and ASEAN chairmen will have time to talk freely, which means that whatever discussed it is like a meeting. Social observer Dr. Seng Sari believes that this ASEAN-US Summit is an important opportunity, especially for Cambodia. As the chair of ASEAN and as a country that the United States is looking very negatively and can use the opportunity to discuss and raise an understanding to get more cooperation, increase good relations between the Cambodian government and the US government again. He said, in this case, it is smart for Cambodia to take the problem of confusion or confrontation. This is to be discussed separately. As the Cambodian-US side, I think that Cambodia can solve the problem and can present some evidence, especially the United States is accusing Cambodia of involving in Chinese military bases. The ASEAN-US Summit will be held on May 12 and 13. The summit is the second special summit since 2016 and the first face-to-face meeting for US and ASEAN leaders since 2017.